On the night of May 7th, the skies over South Asia lit up with probably the largest aerial battle in modern history. India and Pakistan launched a combined total of at least 125 fighter jets, but not a single one crossed into the other's airspace. Missiles were fired from staggering distances, some from over 200 kilometers away. As a result, a devastating blow to the Indian Air Force. 5 jets allegedly downed. Sources suggest the loss of 3 Rafaels, a MiG-29 and a Su-30. And Pakistan did it using Chinese-made jets. This is the first time in history that a Chinese jet has bested a top-tier Western aircraft in direct air combat. It's a moment that could reshape perceptions of modern air power and shift the balance into the skies of Asia and beyond. This changes a lot. This is a much more profound moment than the deep sea. Let's break this down. The latest flare-up stems from a terror attack in Pahalam, Indian-administered Kashmir, which killed 25 tourists and a local, attributed by India to the Pakistan-based militant group Lashkar-Taiba. On May 6th and 7th, India launched Operation Sinindor involving its French advanced Rafael jets to strike terror camps in Pakistan. During these strikes, Pakistan responded, claiming its air force downed 5 Indian jets, 3 French-made Rafaels, 1 MiG-29 and 1 Su-30 using Chinese J-10C jets equipped with PL-15 missiles. A French intelligence official as well as a US official confirmed the loss of Rafael. Let's have a look at the capabilities of Pakistan's J-10 and India's Rafael fighter jets. The Chandu J-10C, introduced to the Pakistani Air Force in 2022, is a 4.5 generation multi-role fighter designed by Chinese Chandu Aircraft Corporation, priced at approximately $40 million per unit. It is significantly cheaper than the Rafael, which costs about $290 million. The J-10C features advanced avionics, an active electronically scanned array ASR radar, and a stealthy profile with composite materials. Powered by the Chinese WS-10B engine, it offers a top speed of Mach 1.88 and a combat radius of about 1,200 kilometers. The PL-15 advanced, guided, and beyond visual range BVR capabilities reportedly gave Pakistan an edge in the May 7 engagement. The J-10C electronic warfare suite, including the KJ-600 jammer, has been credited with disrupting Indian jets' sensors. Pakistan has, although its JF-17, co-developed by Chandu and Pakistani Aeronautical Complex, is a lightweight, single-engine 4th-generation fighter jet. It forms the backbone of the Pakistan Air Force with over 140 units in service. While less prominent in the May 7 clash, its presence underscores Pakistan's reliance on cost-effective Chinese technology. Let's talk about India's Rafael fighter jet. The Dassault Rafael, a 4.5 generation multi-role fighter, is a cornerstone of India's air power. India introduced 36 Rafael since 2019, with 26 more Rafael Marine variants ordered for its Navy in a $7.5 billion deal finalized on April 28th, costing at $219 million each. The Rafael boasts advanced avionics, a tailed RBE-2 AESA radar, and a low radar cross-section. Powered by 2 Snecma M88 engines, it achieves Mach 1.8 with a combat radius of 1,800 kilometers. The Rafael's Meteor missiles, with a range exceeding 150 kilometers, is among the world's best BVR air-to-air missiles. The Rafael's high cost reflects its technological edge, but its reported losses have raised questions about its battlefield performance. The reported success of Pakistani J-10C's jets marks a potential turning point in the perception of Chinese military technology. Historically, Western systems like the Rafaels have been viewed as superior due to their proven combat record and advanced engineering. However, China's rapid advancements in aerospace, evidenced by the J-10S and PL-15S, challenge this narrative. The surge in Chengdu stock by 17 to 20% reflects investors' confidence in Chinese defense firms, while the SALT 5% drop signals concerns about the Rafael's reputation. If Pakistan's claims are proven, this would be the first time Chinese jets and missiles have decisively outperformed a top-tier Western fighter jet in combat. The J-10's lower cost and comparable capabilities could make Chinese weapons more attractive to budget-conscious nations in Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. Countries like Egypt, Algeria, and Bangladesh, which already operate Chinese systems, may see this as a validation, while others considering Western platforms, for example, Thailand and Indonesia, might reassess Chinese options like the J-10S and JF-7S. This could erode the market dominance of Western defense giants like Dassault, Lockheed Martin, and Boeing. The clash highlights the growing competitiveness of Chinese defense exports, bolstered by Pakistan's role as a testing ground for systems like the J-10S and PL-15. Chinese Belt and Road Initiative and military ties with Pakistan amplify its influence, offering not just hardware but other financing and training packages. The Rafael reported losses could prompt a re-evaluation of pricing and technology transfer policies to remain competitive, especially in markets like India, which balances French, Russian, and American systems. The current fight strengthens Pakistan's strategic partnership with China, reinforcing Beijing's role as a counterweight to India's alignment with the United States and France. India's $7.5 billion Rafael deal with France reflects deeper geopolitical ties, but perceived vulnerabilities could push New Delhi to accelerate its indigenous AMA program to reduce reliance on foreign systems globally. The US and its allies may view China's rising prowess as a challenge, potentially tightening export controls on advanced technologies to countries like Pakistan. Both nations' nuclear capabilities and upgraded arsenal raise the stakes of any conflict. Miscalculations could draw in global powers, with China backing Pakistan and the US and France supporting India, complicating regional stability. The Pakistan-India aerial clash, whether fully verified or not, underscores China's growing defense capabilities, potentially reshaping the global arms market by offering cost-effective alternatives to Western systems. The market reactions, Chengdu's stock surge and the SR's decline, reflect shifting confidence with profound implications for countries weighing Chinese versus Western weapons. Geopolitically, this incident reinforces China's strategic leverage via Pakistan, while India's reliance on French technology faces scrutiny. However, the risk of escalation between these nuclear-armed rivals demands cautious diplomacy to prevent a broader conflict with global repercussions. Anyway, while Pakistan and India reject each other's claims, one thing is clear. China is no longer just coping, it's competing, and the world is watching. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.